Hello, everybody, and welcome. As you can hear from my voice, I've been fighting a bit of COVID for the last couple weeks, which is why you haven't seen me. But the markets never sleep, so I'm, I think, over the hump, back in the game. So let's take a look at the markets and look to make a trade this week. So if you watched the market at all last week, you saw the whole of last week was kind of what they call a relief rally, which generally means it's probably going to go back down again if it's a relief rally. If it's a real rally, it obviously keep continuing upwards. But the market's been tanking, we know, for quite a few months now. So they all look pretty much the same. So here's the S&P 500, here's the NASDAQ, here's the Russell, and here's the Dow. You can see they all look pretty similar. So really nothing to do as far as like which one would I trade. They all look about the same. So let's keep kind of going down the screen and look at different things and see if those look any more appealing. So these are the bonds. Well, the bonds to me look a little bit more stable. I mean, they've tanked for a long time, but they seem like they've been kind of in a range at least for the last few weeks. If we go to oil, you can see oil's been on a wild ride. It's shot to the moon and it's crashing, so don't really want to get involved too much in oil. The euro's kind of all over the place. And gold also looks to be fairly stable as far as in the last few weeks. Obviously, it's been on a wild ride, but the last few weeks also seems to be a bit of a range. So, at least to me, and this is obviously purely my choice, right? Everybody chooses their own things based on their own assumptions. To me, it's either gold, which looks to be fairly, range bound, or bonds. So which one would I choose? Well, first off, as of right now, bonds have a slightly higher volatility than gold. You can see gold's down here at around 20. And the bonds are at around 44. So step number one would be this has higher volatility. But then also liquidity always is more important than anything we do. So I've already set these two trades up so we can compare why I choose one over the other. Volatility wise, it's a simple choice. So I'm going to go to this one, to the 54-day expiration cycle, because it's the most liquid. For these two stocks, which aren't the most liquid to begin with, gold and bonds, the monthly expiration cycles are going to be more liquid than these weekly expiration cycles. So even though this is like maybe closer to 45 days, this to me is more important because it's more liquid. So if we go, like I said, I've already set these two trades to compare them side by side. So if I go to the bonds, here's what I want you to notice. Now the market's closed, so it's not deadly accurate, but at least it gives us a rough idea of liquidity. So if we look right here, here's the range from the natural to the mid. You can see it's 16 cents range on this trade. Again, this is going to be a $2 wide Iron Condor like we always do, and we're looking to collect at least 66 cents or more. But really, this is the key to this one. So the range right now is 54 to 70 cents, so it's 16 cents wide. All right, so let's look at gold. And here's the big difference. This is only 7 cents wide, which means it's more liquid. So these are roughly the same trade. They're about the same distance away. Obviously, TLT in this case has higher volatility, but more important than anything, even beyond volatility, is liquidity. And because right now gold, GLD, is more liquid, I'm going to choose to make the trade in GLD instead of TLT. Again, even though volatility is higher in TLT. So what are we doing? Well, the stock price here is 170. So we're going to go $8 away on the call side, $8 away on the put side, and then buy the call and put $2 away to create the $2 wide Iron Condor. Again, we want to collect at least 66 cents or more for this trade. Right now it looks like we would. So that is our trade for tomorrow in GLD, and why we were choosing to do this one over TLT, even though the Iron Condors are about the same distance away and TLT volatility is higher. The most important thing of all is liquidity, and liquidity here is much better than it is in TLT. So at least for this week, we're going to trade the GLD Iron Condor.
Hello everybody, Cal here with what I believe is an exciting opportunity. But just before we get started, I want to make sure you're aware that I do have quite a few courses up on Udemy. All the ones that are available are listed here. And some people don't know that these first three here are an actual three-part series. So number one in the series would be understand options, number two would be basic option strategies, and number three would be make and manage profitable trades. Again, if you're taking one, now you know that it's a three-part series. You might want to take part two and three, or if you're in two, take three, etc. And then I have a couple extra courses there as well. But the purpose of this video is because I want to get you up and trading as quickly and confidently as possible. And the best way I've come up with to do that is to create a trade alert so you can watch me trade in real time. You can trade alongside with me. You can watch me trade. I send out 2 to 3 real-time trade alerts per week, and you can sign up for this by going to sharpertrades.com, clicking on the products button, and you'll see these two alerts pop up, Basic and Pro. They're both the same alert. The only difference between the two is Pro will give you access to all the courses I've created. But I want you to do this with as little risk as possible. So if you go to the Sharper Trades page and you type in this code, BASIC1YTB, you will get the first month of the basic alert for only $1. So I can't really do it any cheaper than that, but I want you to have access to it so you can see if it's something you want to do and learn from. Again, you can cancel at any time. So in the first month, it's only $1. If you continue after that, it'll go up to $49 a month moving forward. But the first month is about as risk-free as you can get. It's only $1. And also, if you sign up for the Pro at the same time, you'll get a discount on that one for the first month as well before it kicks into the $99 a month. So, love to see you there. Love to get you up and trading as quickly and easily as possible. Take care.